And good afternoon, everybody. This upload is brought to you by the Sports Time Machine and Strat Sports, as this game is going to be the 1927. What do you want to call it now? It's the advance. It is. Sorry, folks, to have my words lost today. It is the advance 1927 New York Yankees. Different reality, alternate reality season, as they'll take on the 2002 New York Yankees schedule, as today the greatest rivalry in sports continues as the New York Yankees take on the 2002 Boston Red Sox here at Fenway Park in Boston. The lineups on the screen as follows. They're all the same, but instead of Johnny Grabowski batting eighth, it will be Collins. Pat Collins will bat eighth. He gets the start because of the super advanced forced rest. On the Red Sox side, Jose Offerman is out of the lineup, but that brings in Nomar Garcia Parra. He'll bat second and designated hitter. Batting seventh will be Lou Maroney. He'll play second base instead of Carlos Baerga. Everything else is the same. Starters for the Red Sox is Darren Oliver. Starting for the Yankees, it's Dutch Ruther. Let's get baseball started. It's an upload Tuesday here on the Sports Time Machine. So leading off for the Yanks will be Earl Combs. He's 14 of 47, 8 runs scored and 6 runs batted in. Left-handed is advanced replay now as I'm changing things over. Pitching for the Red Sox will be Darren Oliver. Oliver's 4 and 5, 4.66 ERA. Not a good card. Can be hit pretty well. We'll see how he does. He has a fatigue of 5. Here is Combs on a 6-10 5-ball right field. That's an easy play for Trot Nixon, and makes the catch in the first out of the ball game. Is retired. And now here's Mark Koenig. He had yesterday off. He was 9 of 45. He's hitting 200 with 2 runs batted in. Righty versus lefty. Here's the pitch to Koenig. 3-6 to a lefty is a triple 1-4. That is a long single for Koenig. Koenig hit it off the high wall here in Boston, but it was only get a long single. He's a D stealer, gets the running rating on a 5. Darren Oliver is a 0 -2 if they hold him. And Mirabelli for the Red Sox will be, let's look him up here, -2. So it's a -2 first number for Koenig if he wants to run. If he decides he wants to run, it'll be 11 first number on the 5. They'll hold him just in case. Here we go. It's a 10, so he doesn't get the lead, so he won't be going. And now here's Ruth. Ruth is 10 of 30, hitting .333, 17 runs scored, 21 walks, and 6 home runs. Lefty on lefty, Darren Oliver against Ruth. 5-5. Lefty struck him out looking. So Ruth down on strikes, and that is out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. So Gehrig on the year, 9 of 39, hitting .231, 14 RBIs, including 3 home runs. Lefty-lefty matchup. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-12. Oh, it hit him with a pitch, and Lou Gehrig will take first. So hit by pitch for Gehrig, first and second, 2 outs. And now here's Bob Musial. He's been one of the Yankees has been hot on this team, hitting .318, 14 of 44. He has 8 runs batted in on the season. Righty-lefty matchup. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-9 lefty single to center field from Musial. So let's see what they do for Koenig. He was being held -1. +2, because there's 2 outs, was a +1. +1, and the center fielder is Damon. That's a +2. So it's a +2 to Koenig's number to score. Koenig is a 1-14. He's a 1-16. He's going to try to score. Here we go. And, oh, it is a 15. He's out. +2 to Koenig. And Koenig's first number is no, he's safe on a 6 out of 15. Just slides in. So he slides in. So Musial with an RBI. Koenig will score. Ruth will stop at third. And the Yanks right now have a 1-0 lead. So the Yankees always getting production from somebody. Musial with a big RBI. Musial 2-5 gets the lead. He'll try for it, and they'll see if they can get a lead on a 13 or less. Here's the lead for Musial. He gets the lead. 13. He'll get a 15 or less. -2. He's in there. So a stolen base for Musial. Big stolen base. Second and third Yanks. And here's Tony Lazzari. So the Yankees not getting on Darren Oliver's card, but they're hitting their own pitches. Righty-lefty matchup here. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-8, and he walks. And the Yankees have passed the baton. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. And now here's the third baseman, Mike Gazzella. Boy, did he have a game in the last game in Toronto. He's hitting .273, 6 of 22, 6 runs scored. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Lefty matchup for lefty-righty. Here's the pitch to Gazzella. 3-7, and he walked and passed the baton. The Yankees will lead 2-0. And now here's the catcher, Pat Collins. The 8th Yankee to bat here. Collins hitting .200, 4 for 20, 2 runs scored. Got the start today because Grabowski unable to go. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Oliver needs to get out of this one. Ground ball to third. Good play there by the third baseman. And we'll call that maybe a fielder's choice and make it easy here. So get the out at home. 5-2, just so it's don't have to worry about somebody scoring, and that will do it. So the Yankees score 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave the bases loaded at the end of 1/2 inning of play. 2-0, 27 Yanks. On the mound for the Yankees, Dutch Ruther. He's pitched 10 innings. He's given up 3 earned runs, 10 hits, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts. He's 1-1, 2.70 ERA. Has an opponent's average against of .244. So here it is, leading off for the Red Sox. You see on your screen, it will be Damon, Garcia, Parra, and Hildebrand for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the first. Johnny Damon came over from the Oakland A's last year, now with the Red Sox. Lefty against lefty here. Here's the pitch from Damon. 3-4, ground ball to first. Gehrig has it. He'll toss it to Ruther, gets the first out. So we'll put the pitcher's card there. And now here's Nomar Garcia-Parra. Now he got the start today because of Jose Offerman unable to go because of the forced rest issue. Nomar hit .310 in 2002 and 635 at bats. Not sure why he wasn't in the lineup today anyway. So he gets the start against Ruther. Here's the pitch. 6-8 righty, and that's a base hit down the line for a base hit of 6. 6-8 is a double for Garcia-Parra. So Nomar with a double, and 1 out and 1 on. Here is Shea Hildebrand, right-handed hitter with power. Ruther from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. 4-3 and draws the walk. So Dutch Ruther showing some signs. He's having some problems early on. And now brings up Mr. Manny Ramirez. Oh, Nelly. So first and second, 1 out. Ruther from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Manny. 3-4, walked him, and the bases are loaded. So Dutch Ruther really struggling now. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Sox. And now here is the switch hitter, Tony Clark, I believe. Yeah, Tony Clark. Not much of a first baseman on this team. 275 bats, 3 home runs. Seemed like he was a project the Red Sox wanted, didn't do so well. Yankees will play the infield back, trying to get 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ruther from the stretch needs to get out of this one. 6-5 to a righty and struck him out. So Tony Clark down on strikes. And that's 2 outs. Here's the left-handed hitter, Trot Nixon. Nixon, better hitter against right-handed pitching, does have some power versus lefties. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ruther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-9, lefty. Oh, that's a shot down the line for a base hit for Trot Nixon. That will tie the ball game. Down the line it goes. Garcia-Parra scores. Hildebrand scores. Manny the third. Game tied at 2. So Trot Nixon drives in 2. So now here's Lou Maroney. Gets the start today because Carlos Baerga unable to go. First and third, 2 outs. 2-2 score. Here's the pitch. 2-11 lefty, ground ball to first. Gehrig's got it. Maroney's not starred. He'll take it to the bag and retires the side. So no runners score. And at the end of 1, it's 2-2. So a fun ball game here at Fenway. 2-2 at the end of 1. So now here is Ben Pascal, gets the start today. Pascal needs, we have to find his numbers here. Pascal so far in the season, 12 of 35, 9 runs scored, has 9 RBI, 3 home runs, hitting .343, OPS almost 1200. Here's Pascal. He'll lead off here against the left-hander Darren Oliver. Seems like both teams may have to hit bullpens early on in this ball game, as both pitchers have started very slowly. 4-10 to a righty. Oh, ballpark home run. Not playing ballparks. Deep fly left field. Manny is back, but makes the catch. Here is Earl Combs. So Combs comes up. Combs fly to right his first time up. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1 out here in the second. Here's the pitch from Oliver. 2-5, a single left field for Earl Combs. So Combs is on. He's got some speed. -214 first number on a 4 and 5. Gets the 8, so Combs not running. Here's Mark Koenig. Singled and scored in the first. Switch hitter batting to the right-hand side. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-9 lefty line drive to the second baseman. Maroney is right there. And that'll be out number 2. Here's the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Ruth comes up, struck out his first time up. 2 outs, runner on first. Darren Oliver working from the stretch. Runner on first, going on contact. Here's the pitch. 6-4 lefty, ground ball third base. That is Hildebrand. Hildebrand is a 3E24. Let's see how he makes this play. It's a 4. 4 on a 3. 4 on a 3 is a single. A single, and a 9 out of 23 is not an error. It's an infield hit for Ruth. So Ruth passes the baton, sends Combs the second, and gives Lou Gehrig a chance. Gehrig hit by a pitch his first time up and scored. First and second, 1 out. Hildebrand unable to come up with that play. Keeps the inning alive. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-5 lefty. See you later. Deep fly ball right field. That is going, gone. Goodbye. Home run, Gehrig. And the Yankees lead 5-2. So Murderers Row comes in and hits big for the Bombers here in the second. And now here's Bob Musial. Singled to run his first time up. So here's Oliver from the stretch. Gets the sign. 6-7. Righty walked him. And boy, Oliver just can't get out of the way right now. So now here's Lazzari. Walked his last time up. Runner on first. 2 outs. Yanks up by 3. Oliver from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-8 is a ground ball to second. That's Maroney. Maroney is a 3E10. Stay away from a small on the 20. That's a 17 and 11. I believe that will be a 17. Yeah, 7. That's an 11 on a 10. That should be good. Second base. No error. Out. Retired. So the Yankees score 3 runs on 3 hits. Big blow, a big 2-3-run homer by Gehrig. We go to the bottom of the second. 5-2 New York. Crazy game here in Fenway so far. Dutch Ruth are now given a 3-run lead. And the Red Sox will now send up their guns here in the bottom of the second. It will be Mirabelli, Sanchez, and Damon for the Sox. So here's Mirabelli. Loves hitting left-handed pitching. Ruther from the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-9. Pop the second. That is Lazzari. Makes the catch for out number 1. So big first out to get Mirabelli out of there. Here is Ray Sanchez. Gets the start today playing shortstop. Here's the pitch from Ruther. 6-6 righty. Ground ball shortstop. That's Koenig. This could be issue. Koenig is a 2E64, so he gets the max result. I believe what happens. So let's see. No, there is a 64. So his error rating is actually only 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So let's see. And that's going to be a 16. He fills it. An 8, a 10, no 10. And Koenig comes up with it. So Koenig surprisingly comes up with a nice play. 2 away and brings the top of the order, Johnny Damon. So Ruther looking for a nice 1, 2, 3 inning out of this one. Here's the pitch to Damon. 5-9, lefty popped it straight up. Gehrig is there, makes the catch, and we play 2 through 2. It's 5-2 New York. So let's look at this Yankee-Boston game in general. I think the Yankees did not hit Darren Oliver in the actual game, and Boston ended up winning, because that really kind of makes this interesting on who the Red Sox would go here. Oliver went 5 2/3, then he went to Sun Woo Kim, Casey Folsom, then he went to Garces for a third, and then Urbina got the save. So let's see who the Red Sox will go with in this case. Could be an interesting set of people. Top of the third for Mike Gazelle again. He hit RBI walk his first time up. 6-8 to a righty is a line drive up the middle for a base hit. Oh, sooner or later they have to take Oliver out. He's not fooling any of these Yankee hitters. Here's Pat Collins, fielder's choice his last time up. Run first, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Oliver. 5-9, ground ball to short. That is Sanchez. Let's see if he can turn 2. He's a shortstop. He's a 2E20. 2E20 is pretty good. Let's see if he can avoid that. Oh, he does not avoid the hit. That's a base hit. That's a single one. There's going to be no error on a 20, and it's an infield hit. Sanchez knocks it down. But again, they'll give the Yankees a free baseman. So a hit for Collins, hit hard. Sanchez knocked it down, no throw. First and second, nobody out. Here's Benny Paschal. 2 more runs will fatigue out Darren Oliver here. He's given up 5 in the span of 2 innings plus. Pascal fly to left his first time up. 3-5 lefty, fly ball left field. Manny is there, makes the catch, 1 away. Here is Earl Combs. You know what I have not done so far, folks, is give you guys a scoreboard watching from home. So let's go ahead and put the scoreboard in place. That's what was missing. I was wondering why my field looked a little bit different. So let's go ahead and put the scoreboard in. And we'll stick it in that corner right there. So you guys see it's 5-2 Yankees. There's 1 out here in the 3rd inning. The Yankees are 8-2 on the season. This is the Red Sox first game against the Yanks. This is against common opponents. The Red Sox, though, are playing great in the fast action results. So they're actually probably one of the first place teams. But so far, Yankees holding court here. They're leading 5-2 here in the top of the 3rd. 2 on and 1 out for Combs. Singled and scored and fly to right. Lefty-lefty matchup. 2-8. That's a double play ball. Shortstop. That is second. The first double play. Sanchez, the Maroney to the first baseman. So 6-4 play. 6-4-3 on that. And the Yankees are done in the 3rd. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Still 5-2 New York. So good double play ball by Darren Oliver. So now it will be Garcia, Parra, Hildebrand, and Manny for the Red Sox in the 3rd against Dutch Ruther. Ruther looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch to Nomar. 6-9. That's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. That goes all the way to the wall. That's a 9. It's picked up and thrown back in. And Nomar's held to a long single. 1-6 was a triple. 7-20 is a single. Runner on first, nobody out here. Shea Hildebrand walked his first time up and scored. Ruther now here in this tough part of this Red Sox lineup. Ruther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-7-2 lefty fly ball center field, just missed it. He gets a piece of it. Center field drives him back to the garage, but Combs makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Manny. Manny walked his first time up. Again, Ruther had a brutal first inning just like Oliver did, but so far, Gehrig's 3-run homer has been a big difference. Let's see if Manny can get it close. Ruther from the stretch. Runner on first, 1 out. 4, 5 is a ground ball to second. Good play by Lazzari. Throws the first. Runner will go to second. So runner on second, 2 outs. So we'll need a 2-out base hit. And here is Tony Clark. Struck out his first time up. Righty-lefty matchup. Ruther from the stretch. Gets the sign. Here it is. 5-11 to a righty. Ground ball first base. That is Gehrig. Gehrig's a 2E16. Let's see if Darren comes up with it. That is an 8. He does. On a 7 on a 16. And he makes the play. 3-1. So they get out of the third inning unscathed. No runs, 1 hit. Runner left on second. We played 3. It's 5-2 New York. This is the first of a 4-game series in Fenway. Friday, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, and then Patriot Day, Monday. So here it is, the top of the 4th, 5-2 New York. Mark Koenig, Babe Ruth, and Lou Gehrig to bat for the Yanks against Oliver. Oliver for the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-2, fouls out to the catcher. That will be, let's see, Mirabelli makes the catch for the first out. So Koenig is now 1 for 3. Here's Ruth. Ruth 1 for 2, singled and scored his last time up. That was his 18th run score of the year. Oliver from the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-11 single, left field for Ruth. So Ruth drives it the other way to left field. So Ruth is on. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's Gehrig. Hit by pitch, scored, and a 3-run bomb his last time up. That was his 4th homer of the year. RBIs 15, 16, 17. Oliver from the stretch to pitch. 6-8 lefty double to right field for Gehrig down the right field line. Let's see what happens here. Gehrig was a C. He'll be held -1. Right field is Nixon. He's a 0. So it's a -1 for Ruth to score. It'll be a 1-13 when they're not going to try it. They'll hold the night there. So Gehrig now doubles. Second and third, 1 out. Infield will have to come in for Musial. So again, Musial, batter, singled to the run in the first, walked in the second. Again, Musial on the hotter hitters. 9 RBIs on the year. Oliver from the stretch. Infield in. Here's the pitch. 1-9, driven to the left field for a long shot to left field. Off the top of the wall, rattles around. 2 runs will score. Ruth scores. Gehrig scores. Musial in the third with a triple. The Yanks lead 7-2. And that, folks, should be all for Darren Oliver. So that will do it. Right? People thinking I waited too long with Darren Oliver. But, you know, sometimes they got to sit in there and sometimes eat up innings sometimes. But he just did not have it. So they may go to Soo Kim and see how he does. I don't like that card, to be honest. Let's see who else is out there. 2.07 ERA in his own card. That's not much better. Let's see who's available to come in. I mean, they could, as long as he doesn't start on this trip, they could go Wakefield. Let's see what the options will be. 8 starts, so we could go. Boy, his team really had some issues in their bullpen. 67 could go. Oh, he can only go an inning. Okay, we'll bring in Casey Fossum. So Casey Fossum will come in this game. Not too bad. Card is not the worst. Again, he's a left-hander. So Fossum brought in. And new opposing pitcher for the Red Sox is left-hander Casey Fossum. Does not bat and comes in. So the Yankees rattle around Darren Oliver. 10 hits so far through 3 1/3. So now here's Lazzari. Walked and ground the second. Righty-lefty matchup still. 6-4, 5-ball left field. Manny is there, makes the catch. And now here's Mike Gazzella with 2 outs. So runner on third and 2 outs, unable to get the run in. Gazella 1 for 1. Boy, he's in a hot streak for reaching base. Here's the pitch. 5-10 from Fossum. Ground ball is short. He is a 2. Again, I believe a 2E20 is Sanchez. That's an 11 on a 20. I don't believe there is a 20 on 11. Does not mix the K and ends the inning. So 6-3. All runners hold. The Yankees score 2 more. We go to 3.5 innings to play. It is 7-2 New York. So Trot Nixon will come out, followed by Maroney and Mirabelli against Dutch Ruther, who now has a 5-run lead. Here's the pitch. 1-8 for Nixon. Struck him out. So Nixon down on strikes. Big strikeout for Dutch. 1 away. Oops, did not do that correct. I have to reset that inning. Let's reset it now. Book. So we'll reset the inning here. Let's go and do that. And we'll do that. All we need to do is change outs to 0. He comes up, and then he struck him out. So 1 away. Nixon down on strikes. And here is Lou Maroney, right-handed hitter, who hit against Dutch Ruther, the left-hander. He looks in, gets the sign. 1-6, 5-ball center field. Combs there, makes the catch. 2 outs. So Yankees offense clicking on this one. Here's Doug Mirabelli. Popped the second his first time up. Here's the windup by Dutch Ruther. 5-7 righty single. So a big hit for Mirabelli. 5-7 righty. So Mirabelli's on with 2 outs. And here is Ray Sanchez. Base hit number 4 for the Sox. Sanchez, a right-handed hitter. Good glove man. Ruther from the stretch, runner on first. Mirabelli probably going with contact. 6-8, and that's down the line for a base hit. He'll go first to third, so Mirabelli will go all the way to third. And the Red Sox are set up with 2 outs, so big hit for Sanchez. So Sanchez hit .286 during the season. And now here's Johnny Damon, his turn with 2 outs. Needs to be a clutch hitting performer now. Lefty here. Ruther from the stretch. 2 outs, 2 on. Let's see. +1 is Ruther. -2 to hold. Maybe a -2 first number. Sanchez lost speed. He does not have decent speed. He will not be held at a D. So first and third, 2 outs. Here's Damon. Gehrig playing off him. Here's the pitch. 1-7. Ground ball back to the mound. Good play by Ruther. He gets it and throws him out and gets him out of there. So fielder's choice 1-6. That way we'll keep the runner from scoring. And at the end of 4, it's 7-2 New York. So Johnny Damon unable to come off with a big base hit. We now go to the 5th. Casey Fossum still out there for the Sox. Pat Collins, Pascal, and Combs the bat for the Yanks. Collins 1 for 2. Here's the swing. 4-10 righty. And now we got catcher X. So catcher X for Fossum. So let's see what Mr. Mirabelli now is. Mirabelli is a 2E1. So it's going to take almost a 1 and an almost 17 or 18 on the dice. Let's see if he rolls it. If not, it's an out. Oh, it's a 1. It's an infield hit. So it's a 1 on an infield hit. So Pat Collins gets the infield base hit. Holy cow. You don't see those at all. And that'll be an infield single. So holy cow, infield hit for Collins. You know, again, that's just bad luck on a catcher. So he gets a base hit in front of him, could not field it, stayed fair, and now here's Pascal, runner on first and nobody out. Pascal 0 for 2. Here's a 5-10 to Fossum, ground ball to short. Let's see if Sanchez can out turn 2 on this and get out of the inning. He's at 220. Again, wants to stay high on this. It's a 14, and it's a 5. That is a rare play. Should turn 2 anyway. 14 out of 2's a G1 double play. 6-4-3. So 6-4-3 turns it. Not gonna worry about the rare play in that one. 2 outs in the 5th. Here's Earl Combs. Combs is 1 for 3, a single and a run scored, including a double play ball. So Fossum again looking to get out of this 5th inning. Here's a pitch from Fossum, lefty. 2-6 base hit Combs. So Combs, his second base hit of the ball game. Combs has a 0 hold. So let's see if Combs might run up by 5. Here's Koenig now. Koenig 1 for 3 with the run scored. Runner on first and 2 outs. Here's the stretch. 3-6 lefty and a line drive in the gap for a base hit. That'll go all the way to third. So Combs goes to third. Ruth given a chance to hit. And now here come the Yanks again. Oh, actually, that's right. Double play ball. So it's first and third, 2 outs. Ruth's 2 for 3 of the strikeout and 2 runs scored. Lefty matchup here. Ruth against Fossum. Fossum from the stretch. Big pitch in the ball game. 6-9. Got him on strikes. Casey Fossum has struck out the babe. So no runs, 3 hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-2 New York. So the Red Sox will send up Garcia, Parra, Hildebrand, and Ramirez against Ruther. Nomar 2 for 2, a double and a single and a run scored. Ruther to wind up. Here's the pitch. 2-8 ground ball to third. Good play there by Gazella. Throws him out, 1 away. Here's Shea Hildebrand, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Ruther looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-7 righty ground ball to second. That is Lazzari. Lazzari's a 226. 226. It's a 2. That's an infield hit. It's a 2 on a 2. It's a hit. A 6. A 6 out of 26. It is not an error. Ooh, got some stuff on there though. So a base hit. He knocked it down, but Hildebrand will be on. So runner on first and 1 out. And now it's time for Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a walk. Big right-handed hitter against the lefty Ruther. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. 2-8 to Manny. Lefty walked him. And Manny has another walk. Always has a good eye. 2 on and 1 out for Tony Clark. 2 on, 1 out for Clark. 0 for 2 in the ball game. 5th inning, righty-lefty matchup. Ruther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-5, struck him out. Second strikeout of the game for Clark. And now it brings up Trot Nixon. Nixon is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Drove in a couple runs back in the 1st inning. Ruther trying to survive the 5th inning. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Lefty-lefty matchup. Ruther from the stretch. 4-4 lefty, 5 ball shallow left field. Musial is there, makes the catch and ends the inning. Red Sox strand 2 more. We go to the 6th, 7-2 New York. So now here is Gehrig, followed by Lazzari. Gehrig followed by Musial Lazzari. Against Casey Fossum, who can go into the 3rd inning without fatiguing. So Gehrig's had 3 runs scored so far. Here's the pitch from Fossum, foul ball. Top of the 6th, 7-2 New York. Here's the pitch. 6-11, he walks him. He's on for the 4th time. So a 6-11 is a walk. Let's take a look at Casey Fossum's numbers so far in this game. So Oliver went 3 1/3, 10 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 3 walks, a strikeout. Fossum an inning and 2/3, 3 hits, a walk, and a strikeout, so he's just fine. So Gehrig's on at first and no outs for Bob Musial. Musial is 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, including driving in 2 of a triple. Here's the pitch. 3-8, and that's another line drive for Musial. 1-8, that's a 5, that's a double. He'll have 3 ways to the cycle. A double for Musial. Runner will stop at 3rd. So 2nd and 3rd, double 2 stars. And nobody out. Musial a chance at a possible at a possible cycle now. So here's Lazari, second and third, no out. Infield has to come in. Lazari 0 for 2. Fossum from the stretch. Here's a pitch. Foul ball. From the stretch is Fossum. Here's the pitch. 1-3, ground ball a short through for a base hit. Ground ball A+. Single will knock into. Gehrig scores. Musow scores. Yankees lead 9-3. So Lazari knocks into with the infield in. And here's Mike Gazzella. Fossum from the stretch. Gets the sign. 4-10 righty, catch X. Again, that's Mirabelli. 2-E1. And nope, doesn't get it that time. E1 won't do it. 11 on a 2. There's a pop-up. So it's a pop-out. Mirabelli with the catch. So Mirabelli makes the catch in fair territory for the 4-out number 1. So now here's Pat Collins, 2 for 3 in the ball game. Infield hit his last time up. Fossum from the stretch, 6-11. Oh, ballpark home run, no ballpark. Fly ball left field. That is Manny back to the track. Makes the catch in front of the monster for 2. So 2 outs. Here's Pascal. Pascal so far in the ball game, 0 for 3. 2 outs, runner on first. Fossum from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Ground ball to short. That is Sanchez. Throws them out. Ends the inning. Yankees add 2 more in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees lead by 7. 9-2. The Yankee offense has really come to play today. 9 runs on 15 hits. The Red Sox 2 runs on 6 hits. So it'll now be Maroney, Mirabelli, and Sanchez to bat against Ruther here in the 6th. Ruther the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-7 is a single on a 1-2. It's a 16. Line drive shortstop. So line drive shortstop. Maroney is out. And now here is Doug Mirabelli, 1 for 2 of the single. Ruther the windup. Here's the pitch. Rolls around. 6-5. Struck him out for the 2nd out. Mirabelli down on strikes. And we got 2 outs. So 2 outs in the 6th. Here is a shortstop, Ray Sanchez. Sanchez 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Popped up the stats. Popped up the 2nd. Good play. Lazari makes the catch, and we played 6. Let's go to the 7th. 9-2 New York. So we might actually go ahead and pull probably Fossum out of this one. He's also now getting hit pretty significant here in this inning. So let's see who the Red Sox can come in with. 2.97. We'll probably go with who's up in the inning. Oh, 3 out of 4 lefties. Alan Embry. So Alan Embry will come in. Top of the 7th. So new opposing pitcher, Alan Embry in. So Alan Embry in, does not bat. Comes in the game for the Sox. Lefty-lefty matchup. Combs and Koenig and Ruth. Lefty, righty, lefty. Top of the 7th, 9-2. 5-4 lefty is a catch axe. Boy, Mirabelli staying busy out there. He's a 2 on a 1, and that's a 4. Ooh, that is a 9. That's a 12. He'll pick it up and throw him out from in front of the plate. This time he makes a nice play in front of there. 1 away. So Combs is now 2 for 5, and here's Koenig. Koenig is 2 for 4. So here's the pitch from Embry, righty-lefty, 2-8, pop the 3rd. Nice job by Hildebrand. Comes over, makes the catch. 2 away. And now here's Ruth. Ruth against Embry. Ruth's 2 for 4, 2 hits, 2 runs scored, 2 strikeouts. Lefty-lefty. Embry to Ruth. Here's the pitch. 6-8 lefty and draws the walk. So Ruth draws yet another walk on his illustrious career. Here's Gehrig. Hit by a pitch, 3-run homer, double, walk and scored. He has scored 4 times. Runner on first, 2 outs. Embry to Gehrig, stays in play, 6-8, and walks him. So Gehrig walks, and guess who comes to the plate? The man who can get the cycle by the 7th inning, Bob Musial. He is right now 3 for 3, a single and run RBI in the first, a walk in the second, scored a run. Walk in the second, tripled in 2 in the fourth, and doubled in the 6th. He's a home run from the cycle. Against Embry, he can find one on a 4-8 or a 4-9, so could be possibilities. 2 on, 2 out. Embry from the stretch, 3-5, double for Musial. He has his second double of the ball game. Bob Musial having a day. Ruth will score. Gehrig will stop at third. It's 10-2 New York. So Bob Musial, his 4th hit of the ball game. That would be 3, 7, 8 total bases. And now here's Lazzari. Second and third, 2 outs. Embry from the stretch. 5-11, 5-ball left field. That's Manny. That could be trouble. Manny is at 4-12. Has to roll 11 or higher to avoid the error. Oh, he rolls the 11. That may not have been enough. 11 out of 4 drops in. It's a 14. It's a 14 out of 12. 14 out of 12 and a 2-base error. It's a single and a 2-base error. Single, 2-base error. So let's see how you score that. Single, 2-base error. Manny should go to third. Single to third on the error. Gehrig and Musial both score. So there you go. Single goes to third. Manny could not handle it. And the Yankees now lead at 12-2. Holy cow, an offensive explosion here at Fenway. So now here is Gazella. Wow, what an offensive output this is. Gazella, 1 for 3. 3-8, and struck him out. Ends the inning. But the Yankees score 3 more. 7th inning stretch. Not much to hug about. It's 12-2 New York. So now it'll be Damon, Garcia, Parr, and Hildebrand here for the Red Sox in the 7th against Dutch Ruther. Ruther looks in. 5-9 to Damon. Popped up the first. That's Gehrig. Makes the catch for first out. So now here comes Shea Hildebrand. All right, so here's Nomar. He's 2 for 3, a double and a single. Here's Ruther. Lines up and deals. 3-6, double to right field for Nomar. So Nomar is on to the second double. He's 3 for 4. Here's Hildebrand. So Hildebrand, runner on second, 1 out. 1 for 2 with Hildebrand. Here's a pitch from Ruther. 1-4, ground ball to third's in front of him. He'll have to hold. Good play by Gonzalez. Throws him out, and the runner will stay at second with 2. So now here is Manny Ramirez looking to make up for the mistake his last inning. Manny's 0 for 1, 2 walks. Ruther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6 righty, ground ball to short. That is Koenig. 2 with a really high number. Oh, that's a 3. Let's see what a 3 on a 2 will be first of all. 3 on a 2 is a G3. That's a 13-0 on a 64. And no error on Koenig. 6-3. Wow, Red Sox, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 7. It's 12-2 New York. Yankees, 12 runs, 17 hits, no errors. The Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. Collins, Paschal, and Combs to get a turn, and may get another turn at Musial before we're done. So again, here's Collins, 2 for 4 in the ball game. Roughing up Red Sox pitching here. 4-9 to a righty, and bingo, Collins hits a drive to deep left field. That is trouble. That is gone. Pat Collins' first home run of the year. 4-9's a home run, 1-14. Just clears the monster in left field, and the Yankees lead 13-2. First home run of the year for Pat Collins. So now here's Ben Pascal. Boy, Red Sox pitching now just really problems. 6-9 against a righty. 1-8 single line drive, shortstop, one away. So that's an L6, one away. Here is Earl Combs with one out. Combs so far in the ball game, 2 hits. Here's the pitch. 6-4 lefty ground ball to third. That is Hillenbrand. Hillenbrand is at 324. 324. It's a 1. That's a base hit. So it's a base hit for Combs. And he gets on. He gets it past him. So now with 1 out and 1 on, it brings up Gehrig. Gehrig in the ball game is 2 for 5. Runner on first, 1 out. Embry from the stretch gets the sign. Here it is. 4-8. Deep drive to left field. That's trouble for Gehrig. Looks up. God, Josh Croctus gets over the wall in right field, left field. 4-8. Home run, 1-8. He is an N. That's a 7. It clears it. Gone. Gehrig hits one to left field. And the Yankees are blowing it open. It's 15-2. A big 2-run monster home run by Gehrig. And now here's Ruth. Ruth has been detained. 2 for 4. 2 hits and 3 runs scored. Here's Embry. A 2 and 8 gone. Babe Ruth back to back, belly to belly. And that, folks, is now 16-2. The 21st hit of the ball game. And that, folks, will probably be all for Alan Embry. Holy cow. When I brought him in there, I thought he'd survive a little bit longer than he did. And boy, did he just get maimed in there. So 4th Red Sox pitcher coming in. And they will probably bring in Frank Castilla. He's a 4, and see if he can kind of put a right-hander in there to hold the fort. So Castilla will come in. So here we go. New opposing pitcher, Frank Castilla. Does not that come in the game, Frank? It's 16-2 New York. 1 out in the 8th. Gehrig, 5 runs scored in the ball game, folks. He is 2 for 2. He's got hit by pitch scored. 3-run homer in the 2nd. A double in the 4th and scored. And he's walked in the 6th, walked in the 7th, and scored each time. So here is Gehrig. That's a fair ball. Stayed on the mat. 6-7 base hit center field. My gosh, they're hitting everything. Base hit number 22. And now here is the other man of the ball game, Bob Musial. 4 for 4. 2 doubles, a single, and a triple, missing the home run for the cycle. He's driven in 3. He's scored twice. Castillo from the stretch. 1 out. Here's the pitch. 4-5 from Castillo. 5 ball center field, not deep. Center fielder makes the catch is Damon. So now here's Lazari. And now here it is, 2 for 4 for Lazari. Castillo looks on, 4-4, and that is going to be a catch X. There's a runner on first. Let's see what happens. We'll stay off those. It's a 9. It's an 8 versus a 2. So he's not going to commit the error. 8 out of 2 is a pass ball or pop-up. So let's see what the pass ball rating is on Mirabelli. Mirabelli is a pass ball 12. Ooh, pass ball 12 of all things. And it's a pass ball. So he'll reach. So the inning continues, and again it gives an opportunity. it gives an opportunity for Musial, or that's actually this is Lazzari. Lazzari in the ball game is 2 for 4. He's looking to get involved in the big party matters here. 3-9, and Lazzari walks. They pass the baton up by 14. So now here's Gazella. 2 on, 2 outs. Gazella in the ball game is 1 for 5. Castillo from the stretch. 1-8 single to center field against a right-hander. And that will just load the bases. So again, base hit number 23, and back to Pat Collins again. So they have batted around this inning. He homered to lead off the inning. Holy cow, bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 6-2, fly ball right field. That is Nixon. 2-6. Let's see, does he make the play? A 15 on a 9. He will make the catch. Holy smokes. Yankees score 4 more in the 8th. They strand 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 16-2 New York. And now be Clark, Nixon, and Morelli for Boston. So Ruther has absolutely just stayed in this thing. But do they pull him out though and put somebody else in to maybe get a couple outs or something? I mean, they put some of these guys in, they may tattoo them back, and they don't want to give him a chance at that. Walter Beal, who only had like maybe 1 inning of work. They have Gerard, Beal, and Thomas as their kind of their throwaway guys. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to George Pipgrass. So George Pipgrass, pretty decent looking card himself, will come in the game. Don't want to put a real bad pitcher in. So Pipgrass will be in. Ruther will be done pitching 7. He's upset that he couldn't stay in there. But the Yankees are just putting up such long innings right now. Ruther just been sitting on the bench so long. So Pipgrass will come in. I believe this is his first appearance of the year. No, he's pitched 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, no ERA. His opponent's average is .143. So now here is Tony Clark, 0 for 3 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Lefty-righty matchup. 3-7 for Clark. Fly ball center field. That is Combs. Makes the catch. And that is out number 1. Here's Trot Nixon. 1 for 3 in the ballgame. Knocked in 2 runs a long time ago in the first inning. Here it is. 6-11 to a lefty. Ground ball to the mound. Pipgrass is a 2-8. Let's see what a 2-8 comes in with. That's a 10, will not make the error. A 12 on an 8, I'm pretty sure, will not make an error either on an 8. Oh, does not make the error, but that's some wild pitching errors. That's 2 away. So now here is Lou Merloni. So Merloni the bat. Merloni is 0 for 3. Pipgrass looks in, gets the sign and the pitch. 2-6, ground ball shortstop. Good play by Koenig. Throws him out. And that, folks, ends the 8th inning. 16-2 New York. We go to the 9th. So now Frank Castillo will stay in the game. Will pitch to the bottom of the order. Pascal Combs and back to Koenig again. This will be their 7th time up with a 14-run lead. Pascal in the ball game. 0 for 5 yet to join the party. Righty. So Pascal hits 4-7, single 1-7, 6 a base hit. Finally, Ben Pascal joins the party. So he finally joins the party. That was a 6. Pascal's on for the first time, and now here's Earl Combs, base hit number 24 for the Yanks. Here's Combs. 3 hits in the ball game, 2 runs scored. Lefty-righty matchup, 4-7, walked him, oh boy, passed the baton again, 2 on, nobody out, and here's Koenig, 2-run homers last time up, 3 hits in the ball game, 3 for 6. Castillo from the stretch. Here's the pitch, batting lefty. 2-5 pop to short. That will be a shortstop. Sanchez puts it away, retires that one. And now here's the Bambino. So Ruth comes up in a long home run his last time up, a solo blast. He's 1, 2, 3 for 5 in the ball game, including a walk. 4 runs scored. 3 struck him out. Alrighty, sorry, go. Ground ball second. That's a double play. 4-6-3. Retires the side. So no runs on 1 hit. Double play. Nobody left. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 16-2 New York. So now time for see if George Pipgrass can finish and go 2 strong innings. Mirabelli, Sanchez, and Damon to bat for the Sox. Mirabelli 1 for 3 in the ball game. 3-7 versus a righty. Ground ball to short. Koenig got it and throws him out for first down. Here is Ray Sanchez. 1 for 3 at the single. Righty matchup against Pipgrass here. 6-8 against a righty. There's a strikeout for Pipgrass. So Pipgrass comes in. He was a good guy to get in there, I think. He's going to get him out. And now is the top of the order for the 5th time today, Johnny Damon, who's 0 for 4. Damon, a lefty against Pipgrass. Top of the 9th, 2 outs in the pitch. 5-3, fly ball right field. That's Ruth. Let's see if he comes up with it. Ruth is 2E14. 2E14 on a 19, on an 8, 8 on a 14. It sounds good. And he got him. Retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, go to Sox. That's a final score here in Fenway. New York Yankees 16 and the Boston Red Sox 2. Holy moly, what a game. Let's go ahead and do your end game results. So here it is. It was a crazy one. Ruther gets the win. Loss goes to Darren Oliver. This was a Friday night, April 12th, 2002. And now let's go to the very unfortunately painful stats if you're a Red Sox fan. For the Yankees, they had 6 guys with 3 hits. Combs, 3 for 6, 2 runs scored. Koenig, 3 for 7, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Roof, 3 for 6, 4 runs scored, 1 RBI. Gehrig, 3 for 3, 5 runs scored. Jesus, 3 for 3, 5 runs scored, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. Musial just missed a home run by the cycle. 4 for 5, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, had 2 doubles. Lazzari 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. Gazella 2 for 5. Collins 3 for 6, a run scored, added a home run. Pascal finally got on the parade, was 1 for 6. For the Red Sox, big hitter was Nomar, 3 for 4, runs scored. The Yankees were 24 of 48. They hit 500 for the day. 16 runs scored, 15 RBIs, 8 walks, 3 strikeouts. Red Sox 7 of 34, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. 7 of 34, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. The Yankees scored 2 in the first. Boston added 2 in the first. It was a good game, but then New York reeled off 3 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, 3 in the seventh, and 4 in the eighth. And before you knew it, the Yankees won it 16-2 with 14 unanswered runs. The Yankees 16 runs on 24 hits. The Red Sox 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The final results, Manny Ramirez the only error. The Yankees actually left 14 runs on base while they had 16 runs. Boston left 8. Doubles by Gehrig is 5th. Musial had doubles number 2 and 3. 2 doubles for Garcia Parra. Triple by Musial. Home runs by Collins, Gehrig, Koenig, and Ruth. That was Collins' first. Gehrig is 4th. Koenig is 1st. And Ruth is 7th. RBIs by Collins is second. Gazelle is third. Gehrig 15, 16, 17. Koenig had 2 RBIs, giving him 4. Lazzari gives him 3 RBIs, gives him 11. Musial 4 RBIs, gave him 12. Ruth a solo homer. Trot Nixon had 2 RBIs. Stolen base by Musial, and that was the ball game. Pitching numbers: Dutch Ruther got the win for the Yanks. He's now 2-1, 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Pipgrass went 2 innings, 1 strikeout. Oliver took the loss, 3 1/3, 10 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. The only shining relief on these Red Sox team, Castillo went an inning, 2/3, gave up 3 hits and 2 walks, and that was it. But that's your final score here at Fenway. Game 1 of 4 is the New York Yankees 16 and the Boston Red Sox 2. On your next telecast, let's take a look at your starting pitchers here, folks. Game number 2 again will be, I believe, a Saturday afternoon. So let's see who is involved in this one. Red Sox won that one 7-6, so they won the first 2 games of that series already. And for starting pitchers wise, Ricky Henderson in the lineup for the Sox. It'll be Henderson, Damon, Garcia, Parra, Manny, Clark, Hildebrand, Veritek behind the plate, Nixon, Sanchez, and on the mound, Pedro Martinez. Hello, who's your daddy? So this next matchup, Pedro Martinez probably will do that live sometime this afternoon if I'm up and around. For the New York Yankee team, again, we do roll before the game and see if there's any kind of reserves out because of injuries or rest. So we'll go ahead and roll that before the game. And for the Yankees, they'll send out their Combs, Koenig, Ruth, Gehrig, Musial, Lazzari, Gazella. Collins will get the start unless he rests. And back on the mound for the Yankees after an amazing start in Toronto, Urban Shocker. So Shocker back after a short rest against Pedro. So it should be a fantastic matchup. Game 2 of the series in the Fens. Thank you so much, folks, for being a part of this. I'm sorry for Red Sox fans. I tried my best. But the Yankee bats seem to really have woken up and stirred the echoes, as they say in Notre Dame. Final score, Yankees 16 and Boston 2.